Ariel Helwani in Las Vegas for UFC 182 alongside Donald Cowboy Cerrone, who meets Myles Jury this Saturday live on pay-per-view. Donald, it's good to see you. Happy New Year. I saw on your Twitter, did you really go up and down the strip handing out Budweisers, or was that just a joke?
No, I was actually at full intention that they kind of put a stop to that because they didn't want us handing out minors, co-main event, put in jail for distributing minors because there's really no way to regulate that. So we just buy rounds at the bars. But so yeah, that was what we were gonna do, absolutely. But then they kind of pulled. The UFC kind of was like, whoa, let's not go there.
This is the problem with tweeting sometimes, right? Had you not tweeted it, you could have done it.
But then I'd have been possibly behind bars for distributing minors.
You get in trouble for that, even if it's clearly like a 50-year-old asking for the beer.
Yeah, but a 50-year-old would be a minor. But how do I know 19 to 21 is kind of a weird.
Stay away from those.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, but if we had a whole wagon and we were handing out beer, I mean, you just don't know. It was just a risk really not to take. So
where'd you go?
I just walked the strip. We were definitely down the strip. Yeah.
So you weren't taking it easy. I mean, you are 72 hours away from your fight. At that point, why feel the need to do that?
Oh, I wanted to see the fireworks. Did you see the fireworks?
I was long gone.
I think you and me are bred from different material, but
you may be surprised.
Yeah. All right.
All that glitters is not gold.
That's very true. That's a fact I live by. So yeah, there's actually a good country song. If it's not glitters, not gold.
Sing it for me.
Well, you said it. That's the chorus right there.
What time did you go to bed?
Oh, 2 o'clock or so.
That's pretty normal, right?
No, I'm early to bed, early to rise, make a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. So.
Are you feeling it right now?
No, I slept in it. I mean, these are weight cut days today and tomorrow, man. So it's just a lot of sleeping and cutting weight.
Now, what about all these extreme antics of yours over the last few days? I mean, Dana White seemed pretty perturbed after your last fight that he wasn't a fan of this, and yet now it seems like not only are you doing it more so than ever, it seems like the UFC is behind you, like with embedded. Every clip is you going to a different extreme sport.
Yeah, but the snowmobiling, I wasn't in my 10 days.
There's a rule, 10 days.
Yeah, I made a bet with Dana, but and driving cars and flying airplanes, people do every day, so those weren't dangerous.
But it's a little more
climbing or wakeboarding.
So what's the bet with Dana?
Well, dangerous activities, but flying an airplane wasn't dangerous.
So he said 10 days out, you can't do that.
Yeah. No more wakeboarding, no more rock climbing, no more like just shit that'll get me really hurt.
Is that tough for you? Like, do you feel like you're kind of going cabin stir crazy?
I mean, that's why I went and flew the plane and yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely, sure. But what's really going to be tough is summertime. That's when it's going to be, I'll have to just go sit on the boat, maybe just surf behind it, no wakeboarding, but I told him I wouldn't do it, so that's one thing I won't do.
What about just not advertising it or having cameras there? You can still do it, right? No one has to know.
I know. Right?
You're a man of your word.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. So I know, and Dana knows that, and I told him, so come Memorial Day, if I get on that card and my boat's sitting here, I'll gladly go on my boat, but I probably won't wakeboard within the fight. Well, yeah, I told him I won't, and that's one thing. You're only good as your word, man. So for absolutely, unless he gives me the yay. So maybe I could go, man, come on, please, I'm dying. So we'll see.
The planes and all that, though, do you have to clear it with him? Even though it's still 10 days and all, you still clear it?
Kind I did, 100%, yep.
And he's okay?
No, he was he was not okay. I mean, so it's kind of we have a weird relationship, but he was like, you fucker, you know what I mean? Like, and I was like, we're just going for a nice flight. So, yeah.
But honestly, at this point, isn't there too much to lose? I mean, you're so close to reaching the mountaintop. You're doing so well. You beat all these guys around this winning streak. Like, why do it now? Why risk, everything that you've built?
Why risk death?
No, it just
not even the only option with flying.
Injury.
I don't know if you get injured wrecking a plane. I think it's either one or the other. So.
Do you ever think about those things?
No, hell no, no. But injury, I didn't do anything that would get me injured.
Well, I'm saying, you fall off a thing. I don't want to think about the worst, but I'm just wondering if those thoughts ever creep into your mind.
No, hell no. Absolutely not.
Were you always like that? Like even in WEC where you're doing it, it just wasn't advertised as much?
Yeah, I mean, my following was a lot smaller back then. Oh, yeah, it's been like this my whole life, man. I mean, back in the WEC days, I used to bull ride weeks coming up to the fight, you know what I mean? So, yeah, absolutely.
Are you afraid if you become champion, they'll really clamp down on you and say, look, we can't have our champion doing this before a fight?
No. I'm afraid when I become champion that the 55 division is going to have to fight a lot more because I'm going to be one busy son of a bitch.
What do you think of Pettis' performance?
It did great, awesome. Melendez did an awesome job of trying to wrestle with Pettis, not allowing him to kick, you know. So the fight was great, you know. Pettis is a great dude, man. I got nothing to say about him. Some bitch took me out under a minute, you know. So hats off to him. Look forward to fighting him again, you know. So.
How far away do you think you are from being in that title talk?
Oh, I have no idea. Don't care.
But it seemed like early in your UFC career, you were always saying, I don't care about the belt. But it seems like you've kind of come around a little bit. Like you understand what the belt will bring to you, right?
Oh, yeah, money. Yeah, sure.
You want the belt now.
Well, of course, everyone wants the belt. I mean, that's everyone's overall goal. So I'd be just a fool to be like, I don't want that belt. Don't mean nothing to me. But getting the title would be great, you know. Keeping it would be awesome. So, yeah, one day, sure.
What's the motivation against Jury? Is it just money, or is there something about this guy that really motivates you?
No, I'm not real motivated. I mean, motivated, of course, fight's a fight, motivated. I'm not saying I'm not overlooking a kid, but no, money, for sure. It's my job. Go out there and perform, put on a show.
It all started with the Diego Sanchez comment. Before that was even on your radar?
No, he wasn't even really I mean, he was on my radar. There's a couple guys that said things out of it, but when his name came across the table when I was sitting with Dana, oh, yeah, I'll fight him. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, sure.
A lot was made of the fact that when you fought Eddie, you said you never watched him fight. I was just wondering. You never seen him fight?
I saw him fight Diego. It was the only fight.
You were there?
I was there, yep, that was it. So other than that, I've never seen any of his other footage. In fact, when I'm watching the embedded, I watch my little clip and then I stop it. I don't
You don't even watch him. Why is that?
Because I don't care. I don't need to get involved emotionally at all. So yeah.
What about DC Jones? Do you watch any of that?
No. I just kind of fast forward to see what they got. Like, oh, cool, right on. That's it.
Is it true you sparred with Jones leading up to this fight?
Yeah, all the time. I mean, he's a training partner of mine. We get in there and screw around.
Emulate Daniel Cormier like Rockhold emulated John Jones?
With my superior wrestling.
Well, that's the thing. What does he get out of sparring with you leading up to a fight against Daniel Cormier, who is a completely different style and is a lot bigger than you?
Probably more just warm up. I don't know. Who knows? I haven't had an answer for that.
And you also said that before you leave on Saturday, you will ask Dana White what's next, right? You will get him in a room and ask. Do you already know what you want next?
I don't know what I want, no, but I will definitely be like, Dana, let's get a date. Let's figure it out. Yep.
So you kind of do it together.
Sure.
Final question. You're very proud of that sponsorship, right? What happens come July with it?
Oh, so here's my thing on the Reebok deal. This is my God honest truth with the Reebok. I think that a lot of fighters are upset about this Reebok. I think it's a great thing because you see these. So they have a tier system, which I think it needs to be anyways. The lower level fighters they're only making $5,000 to $6,000 with 8 sponsors anyways. So why I don't understand why they're upset. Now they're guaranteed money. They're not chasing down sponsors for months, 6 weeks. Where's my payment? I'm not getting Reebok UFC. You're going to get your check. It's going to get paid. So I think as with everything else, the higher tier guys get paid more. Same thing right now. The higher tier guys sure will get paid more for our shorts. So I'm super pumped with the Reebok deal, and Budweiser and Bad Boy Buggies and Realtree. They're all standing beside, and yeah, I'm still. I didn't lose anything. So anything I gained. So it's a super plus for me. I'm pumped.
Great. Well, congratulations on a great 2014, and good luck on Saturday, Donald.
Thank you.